Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Desert Sky Adventures and welcome back to Tombstone. Today, my friends Paul, Todd, and I are heading out once again to the ghost town of Charleston. This time, we're hoping to find the Charleston Cemetery, or what's left of it anyway. Charleston Cemetery is a place that none of us have ever been to before, but we're pretty sure we know where it's at. So we're going to head out there and see if we can find it. Think we will? Let's find out. Our adventure today begins at the Millville Trail parking lot, which is about 8 miles outside of Tombstone on Charleston Road. And we learned the last time we were here that the only way you're going to get to Charleston is to walk. We also learned the easiest way to get there is by parking at the Millville Trail parking lot, walking through the remnants of Millville Ghost Town, and eventually ending up at the rail bed, which you can follow into the mountains. Once you reach the old railroad trestle, you can make your way down the side of the hill towards the San Pedro River. Our friend Paul had never been to Charleston before, and we'd only been the one prior time we made the last video, so we decided to check it out since we're going to be going right past it anyway. To reach Charleston, you're going to have to cross the San Pedro River, and luckily for us, there were a few trees here that made it easy for us to access the other side.
They founded in 1879 and lasted till, what do we say?
1889?
1889, 1890.
People just up and left.
Yeah, there's no more work.
But you're close to Tombstone.
And then later on, the military used this area for munitions training and urban combat training and stuff, so everything that was left.
A bunch of deer been through here.
Yep.
Yeah, everything that was left, they used as bombing targets.
Oh, wow. So that's why there's nothing here.
Not much. Well, compared to Cortland, there's a ton here. Once you cross the dry riverbed, it should be easy to find the trail that goes up the side of this hill. Once you get to the top of the hill, you'll be able to see the remnants of Charleston Ghost Town.
They would disassemble the mining operation and take them.
Move it somewhere else.
These buildings didn't get weak. This would actually be one of the main streets
Oh, wow.
through town.
Yeah, there's a ton of Adobe over here. No way of telling
What was what?
what was what. There's some more up here. They go all the way down.
It's hard to imagine we find town this quick going the easy way.
Yeah, what? It took us like 2 hours to get here last time.
Really?
Because we literally followed the river.
We followed the river.
Oh.
That turned out to be far more treacherous than the way we just went. In the video, I had a picture, it was taken like in the 30s, I want to say, where these buildings, some of them still had the arches over the doors, and I think that photo was taken right over here.
I'm thinking it had to have been this set.
Yeah.
Or right there.
Yeah. Oh, can. I'm finding cans like that all over my property.
Wow. I mean, this used to be a town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I did find last night the Charleston Cemetery doesn't get specific of approximately how many people could be there, but they have 14 recorded. They're
Yeah.
all 1882, 1883, but there's one grave in there from like 2002 or 2003.
That's probably the only one that you can still see, I would bet.
That's
Wow, look at the tree.
makes you wonder if it ended up like that from lightning strikes, artillery fire.
Probably like what, halfway to the cemetery by now?
I'd say.
Or if it's a mile from here, like
Suppose it's
about a
mile
quarter of the
from
way?
here in that direction. We need to do is find a signal and check the Google Earth. I can't Google Earth where we're at because I'm not getting the signal.
It's crazy to think that all this stuff is still standing and this stuff was only used for 10 years.
And it's Adobe.
Yeah.
It's just dirt, mud.
And the thing that I think what's probably protecting it is all the foliage.
Yeah. Well, I know you got signal down there last time. You wanted to go that way or you want to go back towards the river?
Might as well just head back that way. I think once we get out in the open, I should get hopefully signal.
Getting to Charleston is one thing, but none of us had ever been to the Charleston Cemetery before, and we didn't know exactly where it was, although we had a pretty good idea. All right, so we made it back to Charleston Ghost Town. This is about as far as we got the first time Todd and I came out here, but we are not aware, if you watched that first video, that we actually went the long way to get out to Charleston, which was a bit of an adventure, but we did eventually make it. The only problem with that was once we got out here and realized the distance to the cemetery was a little bit too far to go that day. So we're back here again, and Todd is hoping to get some signal on his phone so that we can locate the coordinates of the old cemetery, which none of us have ever been to before, so it should be an adventure. And so, with high hopes, we marched back down the hill towards the San Pedro, which it appeared we were going to have to cross in order to continue. It was all just a matter of finding the easiest way. This is what took us so long last time.
Well, we can go down there and cross. Why do we need to cross? Thought we were going that way.
We are, but it's literally you can see the cliff face.
Oh, it's that
And
way?
yeah.
Well, then let's just walk the side of the bank this way.
There's a trail right there. You can see how far that goes.
We could try it.
That would be the smart way.
That trail led to exactly nowhere, so we are going to have to find a way to cross right here. And I think I see a way I can do it. We'll walk right through the water if we have to, but we still have a good ways to go. We definitely prefer to stay dry.
That'd be nice.
On second thought, this log here is not very stable. I think I'll find another way. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
I like Paul's idea. See a couple of those big branches. Oh, we crossed literally right here.
Right here?
Because we came through here, we walked and we crossed, but about where that little branch is sticking up is where the water level was before. So that was sturdy.
Yeah.
You know, I bet you when the water's running through here during monsoon season,
It's flowing.
it's kicking some ass. I mean, look at the pile up around them trees.
Yeah.
Every one of those trees down there has got a big old pile up of logs that been drifting.
Yeah.
Let's check them out.
That's pretty cool for the people that live here in the town because, you know, after you get done with monsoon season, you got
Plenty of wood.
firewood for the whole winter.
We decided to backtrack just a little bit back towards the railroad trestle to see if there was an easier way to cross over there.
What the hell? That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody's little campsite for the night. Look at all this kick-ass firewood.
Enough to last for a while.
I mean, literally, we could build a bridge out of the damn wood that's here.
Here, almost need a log like this size. That's mushy.
Yeah, it is.
But what if we crossed, we did by the trestle, and walked along there, could we get across?
I mean, look over here. You might even be able just to hop across right over here. At this point, Paul and Todd are considering walking back to the trestle, going over it, and coming down the other side, which was a little more time than I really wanted to spend at this location. So whatever was up here, I was going to find a way to make it work. Maybe. This looks like probably the easiest place. Maybe.
I don't know about that.
There's some river foam over here. Well, the guys can go the long way around if they'd like to, but I'm just going to go across these branches right here. To prove it can be done, I'll go first. No problem. I know. That's why I was very careful.
All right, we'll see you later, Dave.
I'm like, okay, I could do that.
If you fall in, don't get mad at me.
Yes, I will.
I was perfectly fine waiting for you. And yes, this will be on film, so keep that in mind as you're crossing. No pressure. Oh,
Nope, these are waterproof.
careful. There you go. Careful, careful. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Now for my next trick.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Getting little raindrops.
As I say, it's sprinkling too.
Yeah, I know.
There's Graveyard Gulch. And then where it winds off, it says Charleston Cemetery is like right there. Because the town site is here.
So we're not really that far.
No.
So just keep going that way until we hit the Y.
Yeah, this is our hike all we had here the first time. From the bridge.
Are we going across?
We could either cross here or we can go farther down and see if there's somewhere easier to cross.
Yeah, that stuff over there looks kind of loose.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be recent too.
I mean, I can get halfway out there, no problem. Pretty sure.
Where we got to go? That way?
Yeah. It's,
Basically, you got to follow this almost right in there. Because the river, right here, the river's starting to curve.
Yeah.
So
we
Graveyard
need to
Gulch
go
is
that
right.
way.
Yeah. So Graveyard Gulch is literally right over that way.
I was fairly certain I could get across this without having to step in the water. So once again, I'm going first. I'm pretty sure at this point the guys thought I was going in the water, but it was all worth them laughing at me when I got to the other side and saw their faces when they realized they were going to have to follow me across. Yeah. Who's next? The part that's a little tricky is once you get over here. Got it. You got it. Todd's across. Paul's in. Yeah.
Yeah, right about there. There you go.
Ho ho ho!
Looks like Graveyard Gulch is literally
Like right over here. Yep.
What's it called? Graveyard Gulch?
Yeah,
Why is it called Graveyard Gulch?
because the graveyard's not too far past it, would be my guess.
This should be the gulch here.
Yeah.
This don't look like no damn gulch.
So we were pretty sure we had made it through Graveyard Gulch and were nearing the location of the cemetery. Based on the photos and information we were able to find before we lost our phone signal, it looks like there should be a path off to the right, taking us directly to the cemetery. The problem was, we weren't seeing it.
That's cool.
Should we hike up there,
No.
or should we keep going?
So let's go a little bit. If I can see, right where we see that fork, according to that pin,
Should be right about there.
there should be hopefully some sort of a what looks like trail. This showed like a part of the wash meeting right up.
We traveled even further up the riverbed looking for that path off to the right, but we're not seeing it. At this point, I was wondering if we had passed it somehow. Or is that Graveyard Gulch over there?
That might be about where that tree is.
Post on his
So
damn
right about
thing.
where that tree, those trees are, is right about here. And that's where it branches off, and then just right in here somewhere.
All right. Making progress.
We're almost there, folks.
So if Graveyard Gulch is actually still in front of us, that means we could still have a ways to go before we actually reach the cemetery. Still, we were feeling pretty good about our progress as we knew the cemetery wouldn't be too much farther down the road. So we continued along the cliffside looking for that path leading up the hill to the right.
It looks like it goes around.
Yeah.
Does it?
Because I would think it'd be like right up here somewhere, wouldn't it?
We're got to be close based off of the map when I do get a signal.
Paul found a path up the cliffside that kinda looks like the right place. This has gotta be it, the way up to the top of the hill, and we'll be laying eyes on that historic old cemetery in just a few moments. The problem was that trail led us to another dead end, and up here there was nothing to be found. We know there isn't much left of this historic old cemetery. It appeared there might be some wrought iron fencing. And now that we're up here, that's what we're taking a look around to see if we can find. Took a quick look around the area. Trying to find that wrought iron fencing right here. It's kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Everything has thorns.
And it was at this point that I realized it could be right in this area. We're just not seeing it. We might have passed it. Or maybe we still haven't gone far enough.
Huh.
Where to now, Dora?
That's a damn good question. After searching through the brush of the area for quite some time, it became apparent we were in the wrong place.
Well, we made it over to the area where we thought the graveyard was. Climbed up the side of the hill. Couldn't see anything, no remnants of anything. So we were pretty sure we were off track just a little bit. And we were about ready to give up, but then we were able to get just enough signal to pull up a YouTube video from someone else who's been out there before. And the video actually had a map, so we were able to tell where we were and how much farther we have to go. So we're gonna go up just a little bit farther and see if we can find it. We've come a long way, don't wanna go back empty-handed, so to speak. It's gotta be like right around here.
I was trying to stay positive, but at this point I was pretty sure we were completely lost. The map makes it look like we're kind of in the right spot, but we're just not seeing it.
Hard to tell what it was. Probably
Yeah, if the map was correct, it should be right over there. That's what it looks like. If the map is correct.
there's only one way to find out.
We decided to check around just one more river bend, and look at this. A pile of white rocks
be it.
next to a distinct path going off to the right. This has got to be it.
Could be. This has got to be it. Don't see any fencing anywhere.
You have got to be kidding me. Another dead end.
Hold up. Hallelujah.
Is that it?
Wrought iron.
That's got to be it.
Right there. Might be on that. There's one.
We made it.
There wasn't much left to see in this historic old cemetery, but we were definitely in the right place.
resources in the vicinity of this notice are fragile and irreplaceable. The Archaeological Resources Protection Act of 1979, the Antiquities Act of 1906 protect them for the benefit of all Americans. Enjoy, but do not destroy your American heritage.
Of the 14 known registered to be buried here, you had Johnny Barnes, died 1882, age 21, born in New Mexico. Luciano Diaz, died 1928 at the age of 28. David C. Fields, died 1883, age 50.
Damn.
Martina Galena, died 1925. She was less than a year old. Mrs. Maria Gallego, died 1929, age 67. And Effie Garlock does not give a date.
So they were still burying people here in the 1920s.
1883, James Calloway, Jim Rouser Howell, age 68. Feliciano Juarez, died 1923, was age 1. An infant boy, less year and old, 1924. Angelita Vasquez, 1902, age 36. The most recent one, Simon Travis, nicknamed Cy, Lindley Jr., died 2002, age 77.
2002.
So that you would think you would find a modern marker,
Yeah.
which
Well, there was a modern marker that was base, but the head was gone. Right next to that one right there.
part of the old Fort Huachuca training grounds. I believe those are the concrete buildings that they have all over. They used to target practice.
Yeah, I see it now.
There, and then the little hill behind it, there's another one there.
Wonder what's in there.
Nothing.
Is it even a building or just a wall?
They're just walls.
Concrete walls.
Yeah, I think that's definitely got to be a grave.
Oh, yeah.
One up there can possibly be another one.
Another one over here. Got a couple of them over here.
It's a grave right there for sure.
There's another one. There's actually quite a few out here.
And now all we have to do is make it all the way back. It was great to finally be able to visit the historic Charleston Cemetery, a place I've heard a lot about and never was able to make it out to until today. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us to the Charleston Cemetery. And if you did, do us a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Those things really help us out, and they don't cost you a thing. And if you'd like to become an exclusive Desert Sky Adventures member, getting you early access to all of our videos, click the join button at the top of the page. But that'll about do it for today, folks. So until next time, until the next video, we'll see you down the road.